Okay. That's right. You guys saw the title. You saw that cover. I used to punch a kid when I was a kid. Don't come after me, YouTube. It's all chill. Now, before you guys start asking if I caught an assault charge at the age of 5, hold your horses. I didn't. It's all good. I didn't go to court. I'm not in jail. It's all chill. But the kid I used to punch, let me tell you a bit about him. I don't really remember what his name was, but I'm pretty sure his name was Chris. That could have been spelt like some dark romance BS. That his name could have been spelt as in KHRIZZ or something. I don't really remember well. This kid Chris was in my kindergarten class at the time, and me and him, we didn't really have any beef, to be honest. We didn't really talk. Now you must be asking, okay, if you guys didn't have any beef, if you guys didn't talk, how did this start? What? And I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't fucking remember. I was in kindergarten. But let me tell you the first ever attack that me and him started to brawl. Fighting it out for whatever freaking reason. But I'm gonna tell you about this first attack that I remember by heart and that I remember right now. Okay, so this kid Chris, let me put you into perspective on where we are right now. Future me, editor me, put a picture of where we are right now, or like outline what my park looked like. So obviously we're by the swing area, right guys? And for some reason, I don't know, it's kind of positioned weird because the park is close to where our buses are. For some reason, I don't know. But so me and my group of friends, 3, including me, we were talking amongst each other, right? I'm pretty sure we were talking about the new fucking Beyblades or Pokemon cards that all of us are getting right now. This is the time when this is when Double Teams recently came out. We're talking about Double Team. No. Double Teams? No. I don't remember. But this is when we're talking about some freaking at the time, I'm pretty sure the X and Y cards came out. I was into Pokemon at the time, but I didn't really have much Pokemon cards. I was working with a fucking 60 HP Growlithe and a 30 HP freaking Kakuna, whatever. We're talking, and then one of my friends looks over and he's like, "Yo, who are those guys?" Right? So me and my other friend turn over to see this kid sitting on this picnic table, right? He's over there, built like a freaking mafia boss. He has his back against the table, and he's leaning back against it with his arms, on it, like a fucking aura monster. I'm like, I don't know. I think he's from my kindergarten class. And my friend's like, "Oh, okay. Well, let's go talk to him." I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah." So we start walking over, right? And he has his 2 little goon friends, standing right next to him, like henchmen. Their arms crossed and shit. They had glasses too. It wasn't even like sunglasses. It was just like regular glasses. I'm pretty sure they had glasses. They had glasses on. Yeah, he was even in a freaking. I'm pretty sure he always dressed up nice for some reason, but he had his 2 little goons next to him, who were for some reason. Only one of them was wearing glasses. I guess they developed the glasses thing later on. But each of them were wearing. One of them was wearing glasses. The other wasn't. They were arms crossed, talking to him like, "What's the move, boss?" And he's like, wait, whatever. And when we approach, we're like, "Yo, what's up, Chris?" Right? Apparently, one of my friends knew him, and he's like, "Yo, what it do?" And then he saw me. Right? He looked at me. He looked me up. Looked at the top of my hair, then down on my light up Skechers that didn't even work anymore. I'm pretty sure. And he's like, "Are you talking to my crush?" And I'm like, this guy has a crush? Who the fuck am I talking to? Because at the time, this was the time when people were like all the girls in my kindergarten class were like, "Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider, blah blah blah, whatever." And I'm like, I don't talk to girls. Who do you think I am? I did. I talked to 3. And I was a big NPC, but that's the story for another time. I'm losing track of the story. And he's like, so you're talking to my crush. I think for a second, I'm like, this guy has a crush? Like, who the hell is he crushing on? I didn't really know who he was talking about until more recently when I was talking to one of my other friends. And he's like, yeah, you're talking to my crush. I'm like, yeah, sure, I guess I am. I didn't really care. He wasn't really like a top priority in my like people I should be worrying about. And then he suddenly stood up, right? His henchman like took a step to the side, right? And he walked towards me. My group of friends behind me dispersed. They were still around, but they weren't by me. And he's like, I see how it is. And then suddenly, this motherfucker right hooks me. Oof. I like stumble back. I'm like, yo, what the hell? I'm like, what's your problem? And then one of my other friends like come up and he's like, yo, bro, are you good? And then the other henchman dude, like, they started like to walk to my friends on each side. It was like a 3v3, right? And it was me versus this Chris guy, one of my friends against this henchman, and then my other friend against that henchman. I only remember one of my friends who used to help. I don't really talk to him now, but me and this Chris guy, we would just brawl. For some reason, we were like the head of our friend group for some reason. We would just brawl every single day, bro. Like, it wasn't even funny. Like, and the thing was, I think we only got caught by the teachers once. Want to know why? It wasn't because we were fighting. It wasn't because one of us ended up on the floor. Nobody ended up on the floor. We were all okay. Because we were throwing, like, real punches. We were, like, throwing fucking Little Mac combos. Ooh, us, uppercut. We were, like, going all out. I would end up with bruises after school. It wasn't... And the only reason why a teacher caught us once was because we ended up stepping off onto the sidewalk. Yeah, the sidewalk. Not because we were fighting. We stepped off into the sidewalk for like 2 seconds to catch breath. And they're like, hey, get off the fucking sidewalk. And we're like, God damn, bro, let us take a break. Right, but we would fight daily, whatever. But for some reason, the second that whistle blew, it was done. Shake each other's hands, shake. GG's, good game. We would head off to lunch. We would sit in the same lunch table, like maybe a 1 table gap between us, and have lunch together. Like, what? I don't even remember what, like, the motive was. I'm pretty sure it was the crush thing, though. And, the thing is, the girl he had a crush on, I barely even talked to at the time. I'm like, I don't know this until now, but... So we would just kind of do this daily. And now let me tell you about what happened at the end. The little detention remark that I made. So I'm pretty sure it was first grade. Okay, my chair isn't creaking anymore. I'm pretty sure it was like summer for first grade, right? It was June. We all got out. And me and this Christopher guy had our last fight. We were going at it. Us. Right? It was the last day. We came back and my mom was like, alright, we have to go get a physical. Or something. We were at the doctor. I'm pretty sure we were going to the dentist. And obviously, I'm not wearing long sleeves anymore. I'm not wearing sweaters. I'm not wearing my freaking Spider-Man long sleeve shirt anymore. No. I'm wearing my bright pink Minecraft swimming through caves shirt. And my mom saw like bruises on my forearms. And she's like, whoa, are you okay? I'm like, oh yeah, I was just fighting some kid. He thinks he's all that. He kind of was all that because I was getting my ass beat most of the time. But sometimes it would be fair, we would end in a tie. I'm pretty sure he was usually winning most of the time. I don't remember. He was the bigger kid in the scenario. But, and like, yeah. And she's like, oh, shoot, we should, like, what are the kids' names? I'm like, oh, Chris, Goon 1, Goon 2. And she, like, wrote it down on a piece of check paper. whatever. Like the little envelopes you get. And she's like, okay, I'll be sure to tell your principal. And I'm like, alright, epic. Looks like they'll get what they deserve. Right. So, that was kind of my story on how I used to beat up a kid when I was in kindergarten. If you guys want to hear more fuck-ass elementary school, middle school shit went through, let me know. Like, I don't know. I'm sure I'll make another video talking about how I almost beat up a kid in the park because he said he hated my sister. But that's the kind of the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, tell me if you guys liked it. Tell me if it was buns. Tell me if my editing's ass.
Dumbass dog, watch this. Look at my hand. Watch this dumbass dog. There you go. Look at it. God damn. Get your dumb ass back over here. Look, I'm gonna show him ain't nothing in my hand. You see it? You see it? Here you go. There you go. God damn. Dumbass dog.